What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we'll be working on some tuning. Now technically this car is already tuned or partially tuned, but what I realized is it wasn't quite running right. So the first thing I'm correcting is going to be the injector characterization. In this case, even though I'm using a Bosch 2 10-pound injectors, the injector dynamic ones for, I believe it's the ID 2000 or something like that, works just as well. On here, the flow rate wasn't the same, pulse wasn't the same, the offset wasn't the same, so there was just way too many things that I needed to line up. So here's a couple things that I've learned. The first one is if you're using a different OS, so for mine I'm using a 3-bar map, don't log the old map, like just the plain old map. I guess that kind of skews the data that you're getting, so not a good idea. So you only log the 3-bar map. The other thing is if you're tuning with wideband, you should actually be disabling your fuel trim, but also your closed loop. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and load the new map or tune that I made and see how it goes. Alright, so I had some issue with this from the test drive last week, so I'm going to go ahead and try a different extension. Now, I wasn't able to find one that was 3 or 4 feet long, so it was kind of like a short 1-foot one. But this is actually a lot better than this thing. It's so much better. Look at that. So what I ended up getting though is another extension here, so at least I can close the glove box from here. Alright, so I'm running this thing to the bottom and it comes out right here. So for now, that's how it's gonna be, and this will just be on my passenger seat right here. Alright guys, so I also got this new shifter, by the way, or shift knob. This one actually feels pretty good. I didn't like the stock one very much, and so that bonus, it kind of gives you a little bit more leverage because it's slightly taller. I think the stock one comes up to like right here. I like it. Feels nice. I have another one coming because I wasn't sure if this was going to be something I like or the other one that's coming. The next one is actually going to be a weighted shift knob, so slightly better in that department. Alright, so I got about 2 files in. I think I'm doing it right, but I can't seem to get the idle to work. So I'm going to do a little bit more research and then follow up with you guys about that. But in the meantime, something else showed up. Not really sure if this is going to work. I had a hard time finding people with an Audi that runs 18 by 10.5, and of course 295 all the way around. That's the goal. I think the tires are actually already showed up in the shop, so I'm going to have to take this rim and get it mounted from there, and then we can go ahead and test fit it. But in the meantime, let's open it up. By the way, the other side shows that it's 5 by 114.3. This is actually a 5 by 112. This is the second set of wheels that I've actually bought brand new, or rims that I bought brand new. Considering how many cars I've owned already, it's kind of surprising. The last rim I bought was for a WS6, and that was because I needed a wide rim and I couldn't find one with the one I liked. At least couldn't find it used. Alright, so let's see what we got here. It's packaged nicely, so that's good. Got a nice little cover. Alright guys, ready for this? Boom. Wow, this looks pretty sick. Pretty excited about this rim. Alright, so let's take it out of the box, and I'm not sure if I don't have time to test fit today. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, I don't know why this thing looks so much wider out of the box. Look at that. That is pretty massive. Alright, get that out. Alright, so here's a moment of truth. Alright, so from the back end here, I think the only problem that I might run into, and I say might, is depends on how tall the tire is going to be. I think it's going to be good. There's plenty of clearance back here, like I could put my hands or my fingers back here, so that's not a problem. And there's nothing else really that looks like I could hit. So this size wheel is good for the back. Now how far does it stick out? Well, that much. I know it's a little hard to see, but it sticks out about 2 inches. Not bad at all. Looks pretty nice. Alright, so the front one might be a little bit more trickier than the back. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to turn it, and I don't really want to bother turning it right now anyway. Ooh, look at that. I got an oil leak. That is probably from the turbo. Yeah, now I gotta fix that. Wow, okay, that's a lot more oil leak than I thought. It's meant to be, guys. It's meant to be. Now, this looks like not an aluminum uprights. Now, I know when I was reading online, apparently if you have an aluminum uprights, it gives you a little bit more clearance. Good to know. But either way, with this one right here, I have plenty of clearance in the back here, so it will, the tires should probably be right around here. So it looks like it'll be good also on the front. The only thing that I haven't checked, obviously, or can't even check, is when it actually turns. That might mean I'm cutting the body, but at the same time, I'm already going to be cutting the body, so it doesn't really matter. Here's how that looks, guys. Ha! That's going to be sick. Alright, with that, that's all I'm going to do for today. I am waiting for my tire, so I'm going to follow up on that tomorrow and see where it's at. Now, if I can get it on this video, I will include it, get it mounted, get it test fitted again. If not, I will have to test fit it in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.